DreAllDay.com.
May not mean nothing to y'all. Understand nothing was done for me. So I don't plan on stopping at all. I want this shit forever, man, never mind. Shutting shit down in the mall. What's going on, everybody? Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Appreciate all you being here right now. We're gonna get right into it. Vlog number 2. Alright, first of all, last week I was telling y'all about the DreAllDay.com shirts. Put a link to where you can buy the shirts. A couple people asked me, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't even show y'all the damn shirt. So, first of all, let's start off with the DreAllDay.com new edition. This is the DreAllDay.com shirt 2.0 right here. DreAllDay.com 2.0, the new logo, slogan, everything. It's coming out one color. It's the only color you can get it in. We got men's and women's versions, and that's what it is right now. Probably gonna get a black one later. So right now you get this gray one. What's it? Well, I say $24. DreAllDay.com. I'm gonna put the link again on this vid, so you can go to the website. You can get yourself a shirt. So that's that. Second order of business before we get to the questions and comments, names. When you leave a comment on this vlog this week, make sure you leave your name and where you from, so then I can shout you out when I respond to what you said, so I won't just have to go off your YouTube name, because y'all got some wild ass names here on YouTube. Number 3, the comments for this vlog is going to close next Thursday. So up until Thursday, you'll be able to leave questions, comments on this one, and I'm going to close the comments, so then I'm going to go off of those for my next vlog, which will be vlog number 3. So you get all your comments and stuff in by Thursday, then I'm going to close the comments. Alright, now let's get right into it. Now we got a couple pages of questions here. Let me see if I can get to all of them. I got 10 minutes, so here we go. Alright, Kalani2 asked me, what are some tips for a good rebound, or differences between getting an offensive rebound or defensive rebound? If you want to get rebounds, box out. Get a low base, put your ass on the person that you are boxing out, push them back, use your elbows, get yourself a wide space, and then when a rebound comes, go get the damn ball. That's what Charles Barkley said. What's your philosophy on rebounding? Just go get the damn ball. So go get it. Alright. Ran Air asks, how does things look like for getting signed to the NBA? Told y'all last week, business don't really work the way that you could say this might happen or this might happen. There's a lot of shit that might happen. So I don't go off of what might happen. All I go off of is definite. So when something definite happens, I'm going to know about it, y'all going to know about it, and that's that. Alright, the Indian wannabes and a few other people asked the same question. What are your eating habits, any supplements that you take? My eating habits is I eat whatever I want. I mean, I have a fast metabolism. I work out a lot, burn a lot of calories. I don't really care about, I don't look at the labels when I eat food. I just eat whatever I want. I mean, I stay away from too much fried stuff. I don't like to eat too much processed food. But overall, just whatever I feel like. And as far as supplements, in the off season, in the summertime, I do take creatine with my workouts. Gives me a good energy boost before and after. And I take protein, even during the season. I take protein like one time in the morning. And in the off season, if I'm really going hard as far as strength training, I'll take protein 2, 3, maybe 4 times a day, depending on how I'm doing with the weights. Aikiku01 asks, what does it take to be a good floor general, such as Chris Paul? Well, I'm not Chris Paul, so I can't really tell you what makes Chris Paul, but some things that I do see in his game is he has great vision, he's great leadership, great ball handling skills, great instincts. All of those come from experience, playing on the court, getting out there, and the man's just talented. You got a lot of God-given talent. You can't practice that. That just comes. Alright, let's see. T.Piggers asks, he's asking me about the crossover. What's one way to make God go this way or that way, how you do the crossover? Got a vid coming on that. It's coming soon, so just sit tight. Thanks for asking that question, but it is on the way. 23 Rockefeller 23. How often do you do weights and conditioning? And this guy's name is Ben. Ben, how often do I do weights and conditioning? When I'm in the United States, at home, wherever I live, I'm doing weights and conditioning anywhere from 5 to 7 days a week. Weights and or conditioning. Some days I do both, some days I do one, some days I do the other, but between 5 to 7 days of each, all the time. High Flyer 2345. He's saying, I keep training and everybody around me is getting better. I keep working hard, and I can't get stronger or jump higher. Well, unfortunately, high flyer strength and jumping ability are two things that are somewhat genetic, which means they're in your genes when you're born, which come from your parents, and you do not have control over them. No matter how hard you train, there's some people that will be able to jump higher than you that don't even work out. And don't even matter. There's nothing you can do about that. It's genetic. You can train, you can work harder, you can work smarter, you can come up with new ideas and techniques, but unfortunately, some people will never have a 40-inch vertical. That's just how it goes. Mr. Baller 231. Alright, he says, how do you find gyms to go to, and what is the average you pay to go to the gym? So I find gyms to go to because I look for them. I want to find a gym is imperative. Like, it's breathing to me that wherever I'm at, I have to have a gym to go to. So when it's that important for you to have a gym to go to, you'll find a gym the same way I do. And on average, how much do you pay to go to a gym? There is no average. I mean, some gyms you got to pay. Some gyms you can pay for a year. You can pay $100, $200, $300 for a year. Some gyms you pay $30 a month. Some gyms you pay $100 a month. Some gyms you get in for free if you know somebody. It's all different. There's no average. And whatever I'm paying to get into a gym really doesn't affect what you're going to pay to get into a gym unless you live where I live and you do what I do. LeBron James 23 MVP asks, what's the stuff hanging from my neck in the first Vivo? And I had a do-rag on, I had the strings untied, that's all that was. I am Luka Shaha. Alright, question is, how do I get better at driving to the hole? I have a vid on that posted. Let's see what else it is. How do I get better at driving to the hole, certain moves, how to finish and things like that. I got a bunch of vids on that. I got a floaters vid, I got a spin move vid, I got a hook shot vid, I got how to be fearless and aggressive vid. And subscribe to my vids and look at them. A lot of people ask me questions about stuff that could I make a video of this or that, and I've already done it. I got 90-some vids posted on YouTube, and I deleted about 25. So actually, I posted about 130 vids on YouTube. So if you're subscribed to me and you look through all the vids, then a lot of these questions become irrelevant. So look through my vids. Who's asking that? I am Luka Shaha. Look through my vids. I have vids on the questions that you asked. Jelly the Pimp says, call me Jelly. Alright, Jelly. Have I ever used the Vertical Jump Bible or the Vertical Project? No, I have not. The only jump program I've used is Air Alert, and I'm pretty sure most of you have been following me these past 2-3 years know that Air Alert is the only jump program I have ever used. Other jump program I use is called genetics, like I mentioned. I was born with good athletic genes, run fast, jump high, and just athletic person. So that's the only program I've used, and the results I got from Air Alert were fantastic. I gained several inches the first time I did it. I went from being an okay athlete to a super athlete once I took Air Alert. Once I did Air Alert, rather. BS2All asks, was I always talented in basketball? Do you have to be talented early on before you become a team? Answer to that question, BS2All is hell no. I was not always talented in basketball. I was actually garbage in basketball coming up. I say the moment when I started playing basketball, I was 14. And there was a whole bunch of dudes in my neighborhood that was way better than me. I was just playing all the time, and eventually I started to catch up a little bit, but I still wasn't better than them. The first time that I would actually say that I knew I was good at basketball, and by good I mean I knew I could walk into any park, any gym, anywhere in the city of Philadelphia, and I knew I would be able to compete with whoever was in there, was the spring of 2000, which I was 18 years old then, and that was when I had just finished high school basketball season. I was still in high school. I hadn't graduated yet, but the season had just ended, and I had a lot of confidence at that point, even though I hadn't even played a lot. But I just had confidence because I knew my talent, my skills were coming around. I was growing into them. So I was 18 years old when I first realized I was quote-unquote good at basketball. So no, you don't have to be talented at the beginning. And hell no, I was not always talented.